is a worldwide resurgence of Abrahamic faiths, uniting Christians, Jews, and Muslims in allegiance to God and truth. Will there still be a desire and a need for nation states, or will these fall into obsolescence?
Well, I think, and many people think now, the nation state is obsolete. There's been a lot of writing on this in the last 20, 30 years. And one of my many heresies is that I believe we need to move towards global democracy. Now, for many people, this just scares the bejesus out of them. But when you think about it, we believe in democracy. We believe that ruling on behalf of the people and letting the people determine policy, at least to determine the leaders who will determine policy, is a good thing. Well, if it's a good thing within a nation, why wouldn't it be a good thing in the world as a whole? Because now what we have is a situation that is known technically as anarchy. Anarchy means, not people just throwing bombs, all that. It means the lack of an overarching leadership. There is no overall guidance to the planet that is elected. The only overall guidance to the planet is provided by the rich and the powerful. So America now sees itself, has seen itself for some time, as really the global government. So we have the right to go into any country we want to do anything we want to, because we are the global government. But we were not elected. I believe we do need global government to deal with a whole bunch of really, really terrible problems. The ecological crisis, we've done nothing, essentially, since we knew about it almost 40 years ago. And it all has to do with this. And when the Soviet Union declined, disintegrated, many people were saying, oh, now we get a peace dividend. All this money we've been putting into military affairs, we can now use for health, education, welfare, and the ecological crisis. So what did the ones who don't want that to happen do? They started ginning up new wars. We had the Gulf War, we attacked Panama, and then we had 9/11 and the complete global war on terror. So where we have the chance to get away from focusing on human versus human relations and deal with the overarching issue of our time, can we as a civilization learn to live in harmony with the life on the planet in a way that is sustainable and just? We got immediately turned away from that and back to military, human versus human relations. That will continue as long as the nation-state system continues. And security against terrorism, or whatever it is, whether it's communism or Muslim terrorist or whatever the enemy of the day, the year, or the decade is, that will always trump. Well, we can't worry about the ecological crisis. Now we got to get rid of terrorism, and then we can deal with that. So I do believe, unless we can get rid of the present system, which came into existence roughly started in the 15th, 16th, 17th century, which is a radically new way of organizing the planet. There's nothing written into the fabric of the universe that this is the way to do it. In fact, it's turned out to be a very terrible way to do it. Then there's not much hope for our planet. So that's another one of my hopes, that out of 9/11, people will see, this is what this kind of structure leads to. It leads inevitably to empires, and then empires inevitably want to get more and create false flag operations.